Hi everyone. It is just after 10 a.m. How's the day, everyone? It's a beautiful day. What is today? Wednesday? Yes, it's Wednesday. Let's see here. I just got a text. Who is it? Let's see. No, it's just marketing crap. All right. How is everyone? My name is Chris. I'm here offering you free interaction for a short while today, tomorrow, and maybe Friday, assuming I'm not getting paid to perform a house call. I'm usually here at around 10 a.m. 3 days a week. Second half of the week, those are my slower days of the week, so I can offer you free interaction. Give me a call at 855-434-8787 if you want a conversation. Otherwise, show up in the YouTube chat at South Bay Tech Gurus, also on Facebook at South Bay Tech Gurus, where I will hang out for a short while, maybe a half hour. Of course, if you're a stimulating individual and drag me into a technical conversation that's more interesting than otherwise, yeah, I'll stick around a little longer. How is everyone? Alright, let's log in and see how my sound is, because I'm such a small individual. I don't have help to see how good my audio might be. Let's see how... Sounds good. Testing? How is everyone? I sound overmodulated, don't I? Alright, let's try this. Let's play with the audio. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's try that. Does that work? Does that sound better? Testing 1, 2, 3. Show up in the YouTube chat, say hi, give me an interaction. Far more interesting when you are here. Hello, world. Does that work? Does that sound better? I still sound a little raspy. I'm probably missing something. I just don't know what I'm talking about. Alright. How is everyone? Let's see what's going on in the news. Since I have a 10 a.m. appointment, but they're not here yet. And she sounded frantic, so I'm guessing she'll be here. Alright, that, my audio is good enough. There we are. Let's see here. What's in the tech news, huh? How many here have Windows 11 yet? Brothers Spot, Bizarre YouTube, Shapes, UFO. Not finding. Really? AWS is down again? It would be, what, 3 major outages? What's going on, everyone? Amazon's AWS is wreaking havoc on the internet again. Well, it's what happens when you run the internet. One of the company's AWS data centers in the U.S. is down, which has caused several services to become unavailable to users in the U.S. This includes Amazon itself, Slack, Hulu, Grindr, Epic Game Store, and more. According to Down Detector, the issues are ongoing in America. Users in Europe and other parts of the world appear to be largely unaffected. Full disclosure, Down Detector is owned by Mashable's parent company, Ziff Davis. All of these services are having issues because of one of Amazon's data centers. Credit Down Detector. We can confirm a loss of power within a single data center within a single available zone. Use 1 AZ4 and use East 1 region. This is affecting availability to connectivity to EC2 instances. I wish they can't just give these servers numeric names, or maybe nicknames, instead of giving us technical jargon. Instances that are a part of the affected data centers, which affected the ability, which within the affected available zone. We are also experiencing elevated run instance API error rates for speaking of technical jargon, API error rates for launches within the affected available zone. A message on Amazon's health dashboard says, it appears that the problems will be resolved soon, though in an update, Amazon said it now restored power to all instances and network devices within the affected data center and are seeing recovery for the majority of EC2 instances and EBS volumes within the affected available zone. Yeah, okay, there we go. Well, that's it. Amazon, if you didn't know it, they run most of the internet. And they're having outages. Lovely. What else is in the news? Oh, let's see here. What else is interesting? Not I yet, huh? Show up in the YouTube chat. Give me an interaction. Give me a call at 855-434-8787. I'll give you a free interaction. You want to have a conversation about anything except politics, we can have it. Let's see. World's first text message sells as an NFT for over 1 million euros. No, 100,000 euros. Oh, of course. And I guess it was Merry Christmas. The message read, Merry Christmas, and was sent to a Vodafone engineer. The first text message ever sent in the world that read, Merry Christmas. Recently sold as an NFT, non-fungible token, for 107 euros, approximately Rs 91 lakh, at an auction in Paris. How do you sell a text message? The message was sent by Vodafone engineer Neil Papworth to a manager on December 3rd, 1992. They were in the middle of an end-of-year events, so he sent them the message, Merry Christmas, said Maximilian Agades, whatever, head of department for the Agades auction house. France has not yet legalized selling intangible goods, which is why the auction house had to package the text message in a digital frame and display the code and communication protocol that way. The proceeds of this NFT will go to the United Nations Refugee Agency, UNHCR. Lovely. Buying bits. You're basically buying software. How is everyone? Give me an interaction. If I don't get an interaction within the first half hour, I'm going to take off and do my own thing. I am expecting someone to walk through that door. Let's see what happens. Let's see here. She sounded frantic. I guess Apple told her to wipe her phone, assuming it was backed up already. They could have just told her to back up to the cloud because she didn't have enough storage. They told her to back up to her hard drive on her laptop. How's that? You show up to an Apple store. Oh, don't bother to pay the extra $2 or $3 to back up your phone's content to the cloud. Just trust the fact that your hard drive did it properly. Let's see. Is there any other news articles that are short and sweet to read? Man, that AWS is being repackaged. That article's been redone by several. How is everyone? Show up in the YouTube chat. Say hi. Give me a phone call at 855-434-8787. Show up in the YouTube chat and give me some interaction. Why the most powerful space telescope ever needs to be kept really, really cold? I'm guessing it's engineered for those temperatures. Excuse me. How is everyone? World's largest offshore wind farm generator. Generates its first power. Let's see here. How long an article is this? No, it's actually not too long. Let's see if I can read this without stammering through it. A switch has been flicked on for a wind farm offshore of the UK of unprecedented scale. The Danish energy firm Ørsted announced that Hornsea 2 has produced its first power. It is expected to be fully functional next year as the world's biggest offshore wind farm and provide enough power for more than 1.3 million homes in the UK. How fun. The Hornsea 2 project was approved back in 2016 as an addition to the Hornsea 1 project, which became commercially operational last year as the largest offshore wind farm in the world, with 174 turbines and 1.3 gigawatts of capacity. Gigawatts, I guess. That provides power to over 1 million UK homes, taking the world's largest title. With its 1.32 gigawatt capacity, Hornsea 2 is located 89 kilometers off the east coast of the UK and features 165 of Siemens Gamesa 8 megawatt wind turbines. There we go. All these abbreviations are throwing me off. The offshore substation and offshore substation and reactive compensation station were installed in October this year, allowing operator Ørsted to achieve the farm's first power. There. As you noticed, I can barely read. Give me a phone call. I can speak better than I can read. 855-434-8787. When fully completed, Hornsea 2 will send wind power back to shore via more than 800 kilometers of cabling connecting to the national grid at the village of Killingholm. Together with its sibling, Hornsea 1, the farms are expected to provide enough power for more than 2.3 homes. Also in the works is Hornsea 3, which received a development consent order last year and will power more than 2 million homes, and Hornsea 4, which is currently in the planning phase. Cool. Achieving the first power is an important milestone for the project and a proud moment for the whole team, says Patrick Hornet. Program director. God, these European spellings throw me off. Hornet, project program director for Hornsea 2. Constructing a project of this size and scale is only possible through strong collaboration, hard work, and dedication. Yeah. Stop stroking your own back. From here, we have the finishing line in sight, as well as we install the remaining turbines and continue testing, commissioning, and energizing our wind farm into the new year. A huge well done to everyone who's worked on this project throughout the pandemic to keep the project on track. Yeah, stop self-congratulating yourselves. Jesus. With these farms at Hornsea, while these farms at Hornsea are the biggest of their type, the world of offshore wind is a fast-moving one, with the world's largest and title changing hands a number of times in the past decade. So the 630 megawatt London Array came online in 2013 to take the mantle from the 500 megawatt Greater Gabbard offshore wind farm, before the 659 megawatt Walney offshore wind farm then claimed it in 2018. Sorry, I hesitate because I have to make sure my dyslexia is seeing these letters in a correct order. Last year, we saw construction kickoff of the Dogger Bank wind farm near the coastal village of Ownrome in England, it will feature the world's largest offshore wind turbine, the 850-foot tall 14 megawatt Halide X, built by GE Renewable Energy and have the capacity of 3.6 gigawatts after its completion in 2026, when it's expected to become the largest wind farm in the world and provide the UK with 5% of its total energy needs. How fun. Oh, you know what? I forgot to link the last article I read, and also I'm doing that now. Copy URL. Now I go to YouTube and paste it into the chat so that you can read it on your own without stammering. How are you, everyone? How do I get rid of my my modulation? I don't know if it's just compression because I'm going straight to YouTube. I don't have any compression hardware. I don't know if, well, I have my mixer which supposedly can compress, but I just sound all grovelly. How is everyone? Show up in the YouTube chat and give me a conversation so I can have a two-way conversation. That's always more interesting. How is everyone? How is everyone? Let's see what's going on. Can you speak? Let's see. Oh my goodness. How are you, everybody? Okay. No problem. Talking to my friend Myron here. Trying to pull him into a conversation. Of course, he knew what was up, so I said, nope, can't call right now. How are you? Show up, say hi, have an interaction. If you have a technical issue, maybe I'll talk about that. 855-434-8787. How is everyone's end of the year? 855-434-8787. Where are you spending the last week of the year? How is everyone? Oh, let's see if anyone's over on Facebook. I gotta check. We're live on Facebook also. So, let's see what's going on. Live chat. Hello, world. Give me a conversation. It looks like it's going to be a boring day today. Do. Give me a phone call. Oh, I just got... Let's see here. How is everyone? Alright, let's see here. Well, my 10 a.m. hasn't shown up. I don't know what she's up to. I'm not going to bug her. I just guess that she would be on time because she's so frantic about getting her data back. Yeah. There are two ways to back up your phone. One of them is a hard drive, and then the other is the cloud. Apple told her to back up to the cloud. I'm sorry, back up to the hard drive, and now she's getting errors. Oddly enough, the billion-dollar infrastructure that Apple has is more reliable than your physical hard drive. A $50 hard drive? Yeah. Some clerk at Apple told her to back up to that and rely on it, rather than upgrading her free 5 gig account that came with the phone. Gotta love that. Now she may never see photos that she's sentimentally attached to. So yes, always back up. I will always beat people up over backing up properly. The cloud is your friend. I understand people are paranoid and they just don't want to give up their privacy. But unfortunately, I have to admit, cloud backup is going to be a heck of a lot more reliable than some cheesy little hard drive. All hard drives fail within 3 to 5 years. If they last longer than that, then they are the outlier. Do not assume your hard drive is going to last forever. All hardware fails. And our hardware is more disposable than it ever has been before. If your computer lasted 10 years, that is not the norm. So, always assume the thing's only going to last you a few years. I don't care how much you spent on it, whether it's a $50 device or $5,000. I guess if you spend some money on a gaming computer, your warranty for the hardware is generally either 3 or 5 years instead of 1, which is another argument to building a computer rather than buying something like an Omen or a Dell Alienware. Yeah, by default, the warranties you're getting are actually still only 1 year, unless you pay for it additionally. So, by putting your machine together on your own, you get the better warranty and you get a better understanding of what's going on. And of course, the cases that you get from Omen or Alienware are proprietary, so anytime you want to swap out hardware, that becomes a problem. Because if that case is designed to look sexy, then you don't have the space that you get with a generic full-size ATX case. That's the other thing. When building computers, I would generally stick with the biggest case possible, just because it gives you more room to work around. It's easier for cable management, better for cooling, and yeah, compatibility. You can always take a smaller piece of hardware and put it in the bigger case. You can't take a bigger piece of hardware, like a big old garish video card, and shoehorn it into a tiny case. So, just a thought. Always back up. I know it's like insurance. No one wants to pull that trigger. We all pay for insurance. We hope we never have to use it, but we're all glad it's there if they have to write that big check. Think of backing up to the cloud as that insurance policy. Alright, who's here? Say hi. Give me some interaction so I don't... yeah, stammer. That's the word I am trying to use. Give me a conversation so I don't feel like an idiot talking to myself. How is everyone? How long have I been at this? 22 minutes. How is your day? Give me a conversation and I will call, or I will have that conversation. Yeah, give me a conversation. There we go. What else is going on here? Give me a phone call or say hi in the chat. What is going on, peoples? Well, my 10 a.m. I guess she didn't decide that she wanted... I told her I'd talk to her for free for 5 or 10 minutes because that's how long it was going to take me to decide if I could help. There's a good chance I can't help because if her backup was never completed. What I'm guessing is that she unplugged the phone before it got completed, or the machine, the computer, went to sleep before it finished. I love the brilliance of Microsoft and Apple allowing a computer to go to sleep when it's busy doing something else. Yeah, backing up something, transferring a lot of data, but you told the control panel it's allowed to go to sleep. Sorry. Yes, often that happens. Yeah, if you're backing up the machine, unfortunately you want to make sure this thing isn't going to sleep. Your laptop, your desktop, yes, even your desktop can go to sleep like it's a laptop. So if you're doing anything important, you're dragging around a lot of data, you leave the thing unattended. If it's set to go to sleep, it's not going to care about your large amount of data. It's not going to care about the fact that you're backing up. If you tell the machine to back up every day, but the machine goes to sleep after 5 minutes of not being looked at, well, it's going to go to sleep. It prioritizes the sleep, not the data transfer or the backup. So anyway, yes, that's me and my crankiness. How are you, everyone? Say hi. Give me an interaction. 855-434-8787. Give me a reason to have a conversation and not hang up this phone call or live feed or whatever you want to call it. Both the Facebook and YouTube, South Bay Tech Cruise, 855-434-8787, or either of those two chats. How is everyone? Oh, what a day. It is a beautiful day. Looks like it's going to be kind of a slow day. I think I don't have anything scheduled. Now, you know what? I have one machine. One pickup available. One laptop that needs to be picked up. I was out doing house calls and I had 3 people that wanted to pick up their machines. Only 2 got that chance because one wasn't able to get here when I was available to them. So, unfortunately, that's one of the challenges of running your own operation and not having physical help. No one gets to babysit the office, then I have to show up and do my house calls. Can't do them both at the same time. If you've never been here before, you stumble across my weird feed, I'm an IT guy from Los Angeles. I'll give you a conversation about technology. That is my preferred subject of conversation. And I will have a conversation about anything else except politics. I don't talk politics. Otherwise, if you want to keep me company for a few minutes or so, I would enjoy it. Show up in the YouTube chat and chat if you're too shy to have an actual verbal conversation. Is there anything else going on in the news before I hang up? I'm only going to stick around a few more minutes. I'd give this about a half hour. If you guys don't show up and drag me into a lengthy conversation, I give up for the day. All right, let's see. Do we have... I didn't see what phone number she called me on yesterday. Do I want to bother her for... Yes, Tucker Monica. Was it Monica that called me yesterday? What time was that? 1:41. You know what? Yeah, I think that was her. You know what? Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, well that's not gonna work. Oh, it's this one. Never mind. I have the wrong wire. How is everyone? I'm gonna make a quick phone call. I don't know if she's gonna still want to help, but let's see.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 310-773-7075 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, this is Chris from South Bay Tech Gurus. You called me, I think, yesterday and about maybe getting your phone restored. I didn't know if you were still wanting to head over. I know we didn't necessarily have a guaranteed meeting, but I did say I'd be available at around 10. So I'm going to leave for a normal lunch. So if you want to head over, just call me first to make sure I'm available. Otherwise, you can show up randomly, but I can't promise I'll be here. So give me a call, 855-434-8787. There we are. What else is going on, huh? Let's see here. No, nothing else going on. Is there anything else? Is there anything from anyone available for me to call that would make sense? Fax. Look at all those spam faxes. How is everyone? Alright, it's been a half hour. I didn't get any phone calls and no one showed up in the chat to say hi. So I'm going to ditch everyone for the day and I'll be back probably tomorrow, assuming no one is requesting me at around 10 a.m. in the morning. I do this 3 days a week. 855-434-8787. Give me a phone call or show up in the YouTube or the Facebook chat, where I ramble until you show up and say hi. All right. Thank you for your consistency. And I will see, you will see, I hate it when I say, you will see me. I probably won't see you. All right. I'm going to take off. All right. I'm going to take off.